Hello, welcome to our channel Learn to Score. In this video, we are going to learn trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. I hope you will like the video. Please subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Thank you. Let us first learn about complementary angles. What are complementary angles? A pair of angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 degrees. We know that in a triangle, sum of the interior angles is 180 degrees, right? It means in the triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees, right? And if you look at the given triangle is right angle triangle, that's why angle B is 90 degrees. It means I can write angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, right? This is angle B. So it means angle A plus angle C is equal to 90 degrees. Since angle A plus angle C equal to 90 degrees, we can say that angle A and angle C are complementary angles. You look at the definition. Sum of the angles, angle A and angle C is equal to 90 degrees. That's why these are called complementary angles. What is the other point we should have learned here? When you look at a right angle triangle, you can say that you have two acute angles, right? Angle A and angle C in this particular case. These two acute angles, sum is going to be 90 degrees always, right? That's why we can say that in a right angle triangle, acute angles are complementary angles. Please note this. Now we understood about complementary angles, right? Let's learn about trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Okay, here we have two acute angles, right? Angle A and angle C. Now what we will do is, let us consider angle A and write trigonometric ratios for that. For angle A, what is opposite side? Side BC is opposite side, right? And for angle A, the adjacent side is going to be side AB, right? Let's write that. And for this particular triangle, 90 degrees angle is at B. It means the side opposite to B is going to be the hypotenuse for the given triangle. So AC is the hypotenuse, right? With the help of this definition, we can now write what does it mean by sine A, right? Sine A is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. It means the length of the side opposite to angle A divided by length of hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. BC is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse, right? Now we know sine A. What is cos A? Cos A can be defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is AB for angle A. That's why it is going to be AB by AC. And tan A can be written as opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB, right? That's why it is BC by AB. Now, with the help of these three trigonometric ratios, we can write three more trigonometric ratios which are multiplicative inverse of these, right? Cosec A can be written as 1 by sine A, that is going to be AC by BC, right? And sec A is 1 by cos A, that is AC by AB. And cot A is 1 by tan A, that is AB by BC, right? Now we have trigonometric ratios written up for angle A, which is one of the acute angles, right? We can write trigonometric ratios for another acute angle also, right? Let's write for angle C now. For angle C, if you look at what is the opposite side? AB is the opposite side, right? And what is the adjacent side? BC is the adjacent side. Let's write that. Now we can write trigonometric ratios for angle C, that is sine C equal to AB by AC, opposite side by hypotenuse, AB by AC, right? And cos C is adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. And tan C is AB by BC, opposite side by adjacent side, AB by BC, right? Now, cosec C can be written as 1 by sec C, 1 by sin C, right? that is equal to AC by AB. Got it? Now sec C can be written as 1 by cos C, that is equal to AC by BC. Cot C is equal to 1 by tan C, that is equal to BC by AB. Right? Now we got trigonometric ratios for both the acute angles, right? Look at this. Sin A is written as BC by AC. Here BC and AC are two of the sides of triangle ABC, right? Now look at cos C. Okay, cos C is a ratio of BC and AC, right? BC and AC are the same sides of the same right angle triangle, that is triangle ABC, right? Now looking at these two, can you say that trigonometric ratios of complementary angles are related? Because we know that angle A and angle C are complementary angles, right? And we have seen trigonometric ratios of complementary angles getting related, right? Both are equal. Sin A equal to cos C. That is what we are seeing, right? Because both are equal to BC by AC. Understood? Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles are related. Now we are going to look at how they are related. We have just seen for angle C, AB is the opposite side, right? For angle A, BC is the opposite side, right? That's what we have written here, so that we can quickly compare trigonometric ratios written for angle A and angle C. Okay. Sin A is equal to BC by AC, right? Sin A equal to side opposite to angle A divided by hypotenuse, right? That's why it is BC by AC. And cos A equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is going to be AB by AC, right? Similarly, we can write these two trigonometric ratios for angle C. For angle C, sin C equal to AB by AC and cos C equal to BC by AC, right? Now compare these two. When you compare, you have BC by AC here and BC by AC here, right? And you have AB by AC here, AB by AC here, right? Based on that, what we can say is sin A equal to cos C, because both are equal to BC by AC, right? Then cos A equal to sin C, because both are equal to AB by AC. Got it? We know that angle A plus angle C equal to 90 degrees, right? Because these two are the complementary angles. Okay, angle A plus angle C equal to 90 degrees. That can be written as angle C equal to 90 degrees minus angle A, right? Look at this. You have C here, you have C here. Can I write 90 minus angle A for that? Then what I would be writing is sin A equal to cos 90 minus A, right? Similarly, cos A equal to sin 90 degrees minus A. These are the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Okay, let's take a note of this. And now let's look at another pair of trigonometric ratios. Cosec A can be written as AC by BC, and sec A can be written as AC by AB, right? Cosec C is written as AC by AB and sec C is written as AC by BC. Now look at this. AC by BC, AC by BC, AC by AB, AC by AB, right? Let's compare this and write cosec A equal to sec C, right? Both are equal to AC by BC. And sec A equal to cosec C, right? Because both are equal to AC by AB. And we have seen this. Angle C equal to 90 degrees minus angle A, right? With the help of that, I can replace C from here with 90 minus A, right? When I do that, I can write cosec A equal to sec 90 minus A, right? And sec A equal to cosec 90 minus A, right? Please note this. And now let's write another pair of trigonometric ratios. Those are cot A equal to AB by BC and tan A equal to BC by AB, right? And cot C equal to BC by AB and tan C equal to AB by BC. Now look at this. This one is AB by BC and this one is AB by BC. This one is BC by AB, this one is BC by AB. Now you equate so that I can write it as cot A equal to tan C, right? Tan A equal to cot C, right? We know that C equal to 90 minus A because A and C are complementary angles, right? It means instead of these two C's, I can write them as 90 minus A, right? Let's write that. Cot A equal to tan 90 minus A. Tan A equal to cot 90 minus A. Got it? Now let's summarize what we have learned. A pair of angles are complementary if their sum is 90 degrees, right? And acute angles of a right angle triangle are complementary, right? Because another angle is already 90 degrees. Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles are related. That's what we learned. And the relation is sin theta equal to cos 90 minus theta and cos theta equal to sin 90 minus theta, right? Sec theta equal to cosec 90 minus theta and cosec theta equal to sec 90 minus theta. Tan theta equal to cot 90 minus theta and cot theta equal to tan 90 minus theta. Please note these relations. You will be using them to solve some of the problems, right? I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel Learn to Score. Thank you.